Thanks, Internet.
Yeah. Well, it's live TV for you folks.
Is it?
Yeah. It's live streaming for you
I guess
folks.
it is. Yeah. Sort of is live TV.
Yeah, at least we don't, well, I was like, at least we don't have animals. Fuck. We have animals.
We do have an animal.
We're back. We are talking Ghost Rider, Spirit of Vengeance.
It's not great.
No.
It's not great.
You can tell. Well, you were saying before we were so rudely booted from the internet.
Yeah.
How
was it? Did we get booted from the internet because I was trying to justify things in this movie?
Yeah, even like somebody was like, "Nope, shut this shit down right now."
Shut it down.
Now we don't have the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Dear Lord. Dogs and cats living together. There we go. Yeah, we wouldn't want to not sit through this again.
Yeah.
There.
Okay, so there are parts and elements of this movie that I kind of like. I like that you can tell it's not taking itself seriously, and that they throw in the like comic booky elements.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't really execute on anything. Plot, fine.
Yeah, like they could have done something with the plot. I think
With
that's salvageable.
Yeah. What's not though is that it drops you right in to the middle of this fucking crazy bullshit. But then also like that's okay if you backtrack a little bit and then let us in on what's going on. They don't do that forever.
Yeah.
You're like 3/4 of the way through the movie before you realize like what's actually fucking happening.
Yeah, the movie starts almost starts out in an action sequence. Like,
yeah.
What's his name? Marceau. Yeah.
Oh, Idris Elba's character.
Yeah.
Moreau.
That's it. Yeah, he gets into a chase. Is it like right here in the beginning? Because like it's because it's pretty Moreau. That's his name. Because it's during that chase when it's actually afterwards. It's a little bit afterwards of what I'm thinking of when he explains how he survives, like going flying off the fucking cliff. TJ finally shows up. Where you been, man? Same hairline. They shot the movie with an outline instead of a script. Yeah, big time.
Yeah.
The scene, like, yeah, where it's Moreau stuck in a tree on the side of a cliff, and you hear the French theme song, like,
Yeah.
like, oh, fuck you, like,
Yeah.
just dumb shit like that.
I don't need comedy in this. Like you're nodding to the comic book and you're nodding that it's from a comic book. Totally fine.
Yeah,
Like you do that in like the other shit they were doing. Like it looked like panel jumping, and the overarching narration. Like that works. That lets me know like okay, you're doing an homage to the fact that it's a comic book. You don't need to try to make it funny.
yeah.
Like it's not working. I don't know how, but they got piss poor work from Idris Elba. How the fuck is your movie so bad that Idris Elba is bad in it?
Probably phoning it in, like, for this one,
Not really, because like he was known for The Wire before this.
That's true. This is 2012. The Wire was what? Like, it was before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, The Wire is probably like 20 years old, maybe. So yeah, what the fuck, Idris? Like I said this in our group text. This feels like a Latvian mob, like money laundering scheme.
It really does.
Like, yeah, cocaine and money are changing hands somewhere. Like, not necessarily on film, but like it's in the film budget for sure.
I would believe it if it wasn't a fucking Sony movie or whoever. Yeah, it's Sony.
They could have just bought it from like. It honestly feels like a Chinese movie too. Like, just like the look of it. Like the kind of cheapness to it, like it's just something is like off,
Yeah.
As a comic nerd, like the way they really could have saved this movie, like you're calling it Spirit of Vengeance, fucking. Instead of having Moreau, that character, like what you do is have like you throw back to the '90s Spirits of Vengeance comic book where it's fucking Johnny Blaze, like kind of fucking on a like. a hard traveling heroes trip with fucking Dan Ketch Ghost Rider, like
Yeah.
kind of showing him the way, like fucking
Yeah.
give me that, like that would have been a cool like fucking concept, like have Moreau be Nick Cage, like have it be Johnny Blaze, like somehow like now free of Ghost Rider,
Yeah.
and have Ghost Rider be the Dan
Like
Ketch
mentoring,
Ghost Rider,
like,
yeah,
yeah.
like that would have been fucking awesome. If you're gonna call it Spirits of Vengeance, like fucking go to the comic, like because that
Yeah.
was an awesome comic.
Yeah, I'm at a disadvantage with that because I've read a little bit of Ghost Rider, but like not enough to be
Yeah.
really familiar with much of it.
Yeah, it was basically that. Like Johnny Blaze shows back up again. He actually shows up like at first to kill like the Dan Ketch Ghost Rider, thinking like, he's basically the same fucking entity. Like he wants to stop him.
Yeah,
But like he learns like, all right, like no, he actually is a good person. Like he's in the same situation
yeah,
that Johnny was in. So like he kind of wants to show him the ropes, and like it's just them like on motorcycles like traveling around
it's
fucking
Easy Rider but
with fucking supernatural crimes and shit. Yeah. Which sounds amazing.
awesome.
Yeah.
yeah. Why wasn't this that?
Yeah, right?
Damn.
So yeah, like another thing that really bugs me about this is the look of Ghost Rider in this. Like, I don't like that the leather on the suit is constantly bubbling. Like,
I did like that. Also, hydrate.
oh, thank you, TJ. It just looks like he's constantly like covered in shit. Like, like it just looks fucking.
I don't know. I dig it, and I thought it looked good. Like, not all of the CG looks amazing in this,
like,
but
sorry, go ahead.
I think it's good enough that you're not overly distracted by any of the stuff that looks kind of bad.
Like I think it would have looked better if it were just around like the neck and maybe like the wrists, like where his arm, his hands are sticking out, instead of like all over the suit, because it looks like somebody threw up on him and it just dried. Like it really does. So that would have been cooler. Like I don't know.
Difference of opinion on that.
Yeah.
Well, because like he's supposed to be hot. He's from hell. For Christ's
But
sake.
it's also like it's not real fire. It's mystical fire. It's hellfire. Like
Yeah,
you can fucking play with the properties a little bit. Like
you could.
I do like that he can like turn other like vehicles into fucking like his ride basically. Like
Yeah. It was like
that scene. I fucking hate that.
yeah, it looked really bad too.
Yeah.
What the hell did he say? Like he transforms whatever he's riding.
This movie was one Steven Seagal away from hiding millions of dollars from the IRS.
Fun fact that we'll get into in the trivia.
Is there some tax evasion
No.
baked in?
Well, maybe. We'll find out.
Excellent.
Also, yes, Idris Elba was in Thor: The Dark World and The Dark Tower.
Nope. Yes, he was. We'll just say yes, he was.
What?
I was just saying one of those was good. No, neither of those was good.
No. I thought he was good in The Dark Tower. The movie was ass.
Yeah.
And the movie had just no shot. Idris was good. It really bothered me that people had a problem with him being the gunslinger.
Yeah, like people suck.
Like, it's a fucking movie. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't need to.
Well, people also had a problem with him playing Heimdall. Like,
Yeah.
fucking
Eat my ass.
Exactly,
Eat my
yeah.
whole ass. You do not get upset at Idris Elba playing any fucking role, because that man is so good, so fucking handsome.
Exactly.
But his Roland was fine. Like, the on-screen Roland does not need to look like a combination of Clint Eastwood and Stephen King. Just because he's described that way in the books does not mean he has to be that way in the fucking movie.
And do you really want an action hero to look like Stephen King?
No!
Yeah, really?
I
Like,
barely want one to look like Clint Eastwood. Like, his kid is doing all right, and he looks just fucking like him.
Yeah.
Actually, he hasn't been in much lately, has he? Was it Scott Eastwood?
Scott Eastwood.
Yeah.
I have an
He's a fine actor.
I have an off-camera story.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Is he a fucking dildo?
I have no comment on that. Yeah.
Did you hear he's a fucking dildo?
Again, I have no comment on that.
It's fine.
So that might be why you haven't seen him in stuff in a while.
Could be.
Yeah, I like the other thing. Again, this is like reading the lines of The Matrix.
Yeah.
That really fucking bothers me. You can tell they did not have the money for decent fight scenes with Ghost Rider, like for the CGI involved.
No.
Because most of the scenes with him and just involve him posing until he can whip a chain around and like make guys evaporate.
Speaking of posing, what the fuck?
Yeah. Why did we cut to the 9 Inch Nails Closer video?
I know! That's exactly what I thought! And then he does the fucking Conan. Do you remember? Like,
yeah. He ages Wakanda forever, yeah. I mean, he does have a black skull in this, so I'll cut him some slack, I guess.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to remember some of the CG that didn't look good. Like, I didn't think it looked bad.
I will say the actual look of Ghost Rider isn't horrible. They made him look like a little bit like a Harryhausen monster, which I think is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, that I kind of dug. I get what they were going for there.
Yeah, they made it like it stuttered when it moved. Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, they leaned into it a little bit too much, where it's, like, fucking, like, when it's on video, like, moving close and then far away.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, I don't need that. But, like, if it's a little herky-jerky in the movement, like, that'd be cool. Like, I understand.
Yeah.
Like, that would be awesome. Black Smoke was the only improvement. That did look pretty cool. Yeah, I wanted to love this so much, and I just remember feeling so disappointed by it.
I could have swore I saw this before, but I don't think I did.
Really?
I know I saw the first one. I saw the first one in the theater.
Yeah, same here.
And I walked out, like, very lukewarm. Like, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. It was a movie.
Yeah.
It was fine. But, like...
I just remember hating.
Well, for starters, Nick Cage went full-on fucking Nick Cage in this.
Oh, when he fucking... I could feel him scraping at the door! Like,
What are you doing?
Yeah. Like, oh,
you
dude.
Okay. Did you or did you not see, like, the parallels between what the fuck he was doing in this and what the fuck he was doing in Longlegs?
Oh, my God.
Yeah. He's just like, I'm just going to be crazy.
Yeah.
And he only knows how to be crazy one way.
Like, I want them to do something fucking awesome with the character of Ghost Rider. Like,
I think we talked about it before. Like, a fucking...
I understand why it's so hard, because, like, it's something that is cool on paper, but cinematically is going to be hard to make not look goofy, I think.
Make it a fucking badass, adult-aimed cartoon.
Yeah.
You can do anything.
Yeah.
Anything is on the table.
Yeah, Werewolf by Night on Disney Plus is out fucking standing. That legit is like strong contender for favorite thing. My favorite thing that Marvel has ever done, and I love Marvel.
Yeah.
It is so good. We watched it again this past Halloween, Amanda and I. She hadn't watched it before, and she was like, "This is fucking amazing." Like,
which do you prefer, the color version or the black and white version?
I think I prefer the color, or I'll go black and white.
Yeah.
Because it was shot in black and white. But that's what makes the color version, I think, so much better.
It's like Technicolor.
It's colorized, so it looks like a Hammer horror movie, like from the 60s.
Kind of dope.
Yeah, they even give it the film grain and everything to make it like... So it is like... The black and white is very, like, conducive to, like, the Universal Monsters feel to it. But, like, having it... like, that cheesy, like, off-tone color, like, everything's kind of hyper, like... Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, perfect for that.
Sam brought up Punisher Warzone. You have to work 50% harder to defend this movie than you do for Punisher Warzone. I don't have to work at all to defend Punisher Warzone.
I hated that when I saw it.
I love that fucking movie.
I literally had to have somebody tell me, like, that's a comedy. I'm like, maybe.
It's not that it's a comedy. It's just like a cartoonish action movie.
Yeah.
And, like, that's all it needs to be, because you're just watching the Punisher, who's a character that I love, doing awesome, dumb bullshit, which I love.
It was described
It's
as,
fucking
like,
brainless.
the Batman 66 version of Punisher.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's 100%
Which made
fair.
it a little bit more palatable to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. No, yeah, that feels right. That feels right.
Yeah. Yeah, the Daredevil TV show is still the best thing Disney Marvel has done. That's a pretty strong argument.
That's probably it for me.
I fucking love Guardians of the Galaxy. I really do. Yeah. Like I remember shitting on that so hardcore when they announced like Guardians of the Galaxy was going to be the next movie. Like,
then you're like, who the fuck cares?
Exactly. I have read comics, since I was a child, since like 1990. I barely fucking know who the Guardians of the Galaxy are, and those are by far like those movies and Captain America: The Winter Soldier are like that is peak Marvel for me. Both like those right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think back to Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'm like, oh, just another goofy action movie. But then I realized, like, no, that was actually the template that everything followed.
Yeah.
So, like, to discredit it for being the goofy action movie is a disservice.
No, it actually has a lot of heart and like sentiment and like it's like I'm a sucker for well done sci-fi, and like those are just like what I want.
Yeah.
Like big action, like creatures and fucking monsters, like
yeah.
Anyway, back to this piece of shit.
Well, it looks like we have to hydrate again.
Oh, well, fucking, I mean, if we must.
Sorry. We don't have a producer tonight, so, like, I have to look to see when we're hydrating.
No Way Home is really good. I still think out of the new... I love the new Spider-Man trilogy, like, Homecoming.
Spider-Verse.
Homecoming. And I mean, oh, God, the Spider-Verses. Don't even get me... I will fucking cry like a baby if you get me talking about those movies. This one's almost done. Homecoming I think is my favorite, only because I remember being so heartbroken and disappointed, like I felt after watching this when I saw Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like I walked out of that theater fucking angry, thinking like everybody is going to love this, and I fucking hate it. I was wrong though, because everybody fucking hates that movie. And
I don't think I've seen it.
It is so fucking... I mean, it killed the franchise. Like, I just remember thinking, like, it's going to be at least, like, 10 or 15 years before, like, they reboot, because this is probably going to make all the money, and, like, it's just going to be forever before we get a good Spider-Man. So, like, having Homecoming come along, like, just a few years later and being fucking amazing. That was a huge relief.
We got to get back on Ghost Rider.
Yeah. And Keaton is awesome in Homecoming. Yeah, Keaton's awesome in like fucking everything.
Oh yeah, especially like Birdman.
Oh yeah. I've told that story. Nick and Big Dumb, not Big Dumb Monster. You're Big Dumb Monsters, Nick. Evil Geeks, Nick and I could have been in Birdman as an extra.
I remember you telling me.
Yeah, in the fucking scene where he's running through Times Square in his underwear.
Yeah.
And I remember we were like this. The guy told us, he's like, "Yo, if you want to be in a movie, come back here tonight at 3:00. They're filming a movie. Like it's a big movie." We're like, "What is it?" He's like, "Birdman." We're like, "Birdman? Who the fuck's heard of Birdman?" Like, I think this was the same night we went to Caroline's Comedy Club, and they offered us at the beginning of the night. It was like $175 each for an open bar for the whole night.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck no, we're not going to drink that much money. Fucking... We did.
Foolish.
Yeah, we did.
You weren't thinking about city prices.
Yeah. Oh, we got fucking shithoused that night.
Yeah.
Anyway, try to get back to Ghost Rider.
Yeah. It's just a fucking... Like, where it goes from, like, plot point to plot point Makes no fucking sense.
No. A lot of this movie makes no sense at all. Fucking, I love Ciarán Hinds as an actor. What the fuck is he doing in this movie? Did he
Playing the devil who had a stroke.
Exactly. Did he? Did they try to cover like a real life stroke maybe that he had at some point during the filming?
I don't think so, because like in the like the first scenes where you see him, he doesn't have the saggy face, and then when he gives,
Multiplicity is Pete Keaton.
no, Pete Keaton is gung ho. Fuck off. Oh, what the fuck's his name? Through the trivia, I found out that it's a character called Blackout.
Oh yeah. Kerrigan.
Kerrigan, yeah. So when he gives Kerrigan that power, it's like a part of him transfers. So then that's when he gets like the bloodshot eye.
Tell me the devil is gonna walk around like a fucking, like a dude with the special shoes, like fucking.
Yeah.
I like again, like they kind of botched that character too, because in the comic he's like he's a vampire. Well, he's not really a vampire. He has like false fangs, I believe. Like
he like presents as a vampire.
Exactly. Yeah. And he has like a field that like it constantly like envelops him in darkness, which they tried to kind of fucking work into here, and it just looks.
I mean,
weird.
I like the power set that they gave him.
The power is very cool. Where he just makes shit decompose. Like yeah.
And he's like digging through the lunchbox, and like everything is like rotting, and then he gets to the Twinkie, and it won't rot. So like, I appreciate comedy like that, where it's like it's understated, and if you understand the joke, it's really funny.
Yeah.
Chris's supervillain name is Blackout. His superpower is absorbing alcohol.
You have no idea how accurate that is. Oh,
I've seen it.
You have seen the reduced version of it, like back in the day.
Yeah.
Like I've said this before. People like tried to keep up with me, and like I have had to escort them home. Like yeah. You're not gonna make it.
Oh God, TJ, what the fuck? Hydrate. Goddamn delicious Utica Club.
It's really good. I'm glad I fucking grabbed it.
Yeah, me too. Boy.
Yeah, I don't know. He's the devil. I'm pretty sure he'd be able to like bust out some power and not walk around like a fucking stroke victim. But I am almost positive that he had a real life stroke, and that is why they had to do that. It might have been during the filming of this.
Really?
Yeah.
He looks fine there.
It could have been like they could have filmed these scenes already. Like,
Oh, like he had a stroke while.
And also, that might not be his face. We're just seeing his face, his mouth moving. There's ways to shoot around it.
It's true. Oh, man. Yeah. No, there's just, like, so much throwaway bullshit. And this is, like... I don't know, dude. It's, like... Rosemary's Baby, but also, like...
Yeah.
Not... I don't know. Like, ugh. It's just not good. Like, it's not structured well. It's not written very well at all.
How many sects of monks do these motherfuckers know? Because there's at least 3 different ones in this movie.
Yeah.
There's the ones in the beginning led by fucking Giles that fucking Moreau talks to.
Yeah.
There's the ones with Tom Jane. Fucking, those are different. The ones with the writing on their face. And then there's also another.
Oh, that's not Tom Jane.
Not Tom Jane. Christopher Lambert.
Yeah.
He looks like Tom Jane.
What the fuck he does?
They look similar. One might be 30 years older.
Oh, because they're both white?
Exactly, yeah. Fucking you said it,
Yeah.
And then, like, there's the black hooded monks that are hanging out with Ciarán Hinds. Like, there's a lot of monks in this fucking movie.
Yeah, it's very monkadelic. Parliament monkadelic, if you will.
Well, that's somehow got to be worked into a D&D
It
campaign.
does not.
Yeah, it does.
They're like the evil government.
Dual class bard monks, like, or their traveling band of like, yeah.
Oh my god.
They sing and do flips and shit like
Parliament Monkadelic.
say, smoke up a little gilly weed before you get there. Fucking, it's a goddamn show.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, Ghost Rider pissing as a flamethrower. Fucking stupid.
Didn't need it.
Don't know it.
Yeah.
Don't want it.
Why is the kid American? Also,
Because they're bad actors.
yeah. Mom's, Eastern European. Clearly, they live in Europe.
Yeah.
Kid talks like Dennis the Menace. Him shitting is like a hand grenade. He shits blobs of lava.
I hate it. Oh, you know what I didn't like about this movie?
All of it?
Yeah, like a lot of it. Like good 80% of it. Okay, so when he's Ghost Rider, the first time he's fighting against Kerrigan, they shoot him with like a fucking shotgun or something,
Yeah.
puts him out of commission.
Yeah. Yeah.
Later in the movie, they hit him with a fucking missile.
Totally
Fine.
Yeah.
No, not a big deal.
I he is the living embodiment of vengeance. He is a demon from hell. Fucking a shotgun is not gonna take him down. Like fucking
Yeah.
The missile will probably slow him down for like a minute or two. Yeah.
No, I don't. Like I said, I don't know how much of the Ghost Rider lore is accurate in this. So, like, the fact that it was an angel who was like tortured and gone insane in hell.
Yeah.
Like, is that correct? Because it's rad.
Don't know. I just knew that like it's a demon, Zarathos,
Yeah.
like who's using the Ghost Riders like to his advantage.
Yeah. But that idea is fucking awesome.
Yeah, no, that
Like
is-
an angel that got dragged into hell and has gone insane.
yeah. Going back to something I said like 20 minutes ago, I do like that he can turn shit into like his ride. Like he has the giant fucking machinery with
The fucking
spinning
strip
wheel.
miner.
Yeah. Like in the comic, they recently like introduced like the Avengers like 1 million BC, and one of them is Ghost Rider, and he's riding a fucking flaming mammoth. Like, yeah, yeah,
I need that.
yeah, exactly.
That's ludicrous. I thought Sam Elliott did a good job on a horse.
Yeah,
I like these like animated interstitials. They're pretty dope.
again, that's just in my opinion, telltale flag of shitty writing.
Throwing a Jerry Springer in there
The
was
Jerry Springer joke, yeah.
Yeah. But like
I mean,
these
the animation is cool.
They
Yeah,
look good.
yeah. Stock footage.
Yeah, I don't. What's up with the Pink Floyd album cover?
Yeah.
Definitely wish you were here.
Oh man. Yeah, this is not a good movie.
It's really not.
Oh, we could definitely throw some ratings on. Shit, we're a half hour into this motherfucker.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go first. 4.5.
Yeah, it's definitely below the line of rewatchability for me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go even lower, I think, because I just truly despise this movie.
I don't
6?
despise it. I don't despise it.
I do.
I just don't want to watch it again.
Flat 6. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go 3.5 is too harsh, so I'll go 4.
Yeah.
I don't like, because I'm a fan of the comic Ghost Rider. Like, I want them to do something cool.
Yeah.
I think the best version of Ghost Rider they could give us is like a is like a weekly fucking show. Like make it like a street level, like street level show, but like occult shit, like weird shit, like the cops don't deal with. Like
Yeah. Yeah, but you're just describing Constantine at that point.
well, fucking
But on a motorcycle and on fire.
again, fucking. I mean, not that far off.
Yeah. Man, I loved that Constantine show. That was so good.
That was a good show.
That was
of course, it only lasted like
fucking
2 seasons.
travesty.
Donna, a huge fan also.
1 season, I think. Is all
I think
that.
you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I think the easiest way. I think the easiest way they could do it now would be with Robbie Reyes. I really do love that character.
Yeah.
As Ghost Rider, that is my favorite version of Ghost Rider, and he's got the fucking coolest ride. Like the motorcycle's cool. I'm sorry, the fucking Hell Charger like is fucking awesome. Like,
like a Dodge Charger.
yeah.
It's not as cool as a motorcycle.
Oh, it's fucking badass.
I will give you that.
God damn it! Now I have to pull up pictures of the Hell Charger. It is a demon that eats people in the fucking trunk. I mean, like.
But is it as cool as a motorcycle on fire?
Call me a sucker for a fucking muscle car.
Oh man. Yeah, like I said, like I don't hate this movie. I just don't want to watch it again. Like the fucking
Like
the idea of it is
come
cool,
on.
but like oh man.
I like the look of this Ghost Rider the best. They did him live action on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and it was actually pretty good.
Yeah. But why does he have a fiery mohawk? He looks like a fucking chode. Mm-mm. Do not like that.
They put this toy out a couple of years ago. It's like $450 and like want it. I fucking want it so bad.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I'm sorry. That's fucking rad.
There's no reason it's that expensive.
It's huge. It's like half the size of this table.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'll give you that then.
Yeah, no, this is by far my favorite version of the Ghost Rider.
He looks like shit, though.
A lot of the artwork might not be great.
The character design is terrible.
I dig it. I like the the modern leather jacket. That's the card from fucking Snap.
Is that a Sean Murphy drawing?
It might be. He does. He has drawn him before.
I'm gonna say that's Sean Murphy.
I could just look up Sean Murphy Ghost Rider also.
Yeah, you could. Oh man, I love his artwork. Yeah, totally is.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that fucking the skull because it's not like a real skull; it's like a mask.
Yeah, it's a helmet.
Yeah, it just looks fucking cool. Murph. All right, let's move on to our next segment.
Yeah. Ready for trivia?
Let's move on to the trivia. I'm just gonna keep looking at pictures of cool pictures of fucking Ghost Rider.
I can do that forever.
God damn it! Where are all the buttons?
On one of those pages somewhere.
The one that says trivia.
Who'd have thunk it? Let's see. Christopher Lambert was required to wear makeup that depicted heavy tattoos covering his entire head. It took so long to take off that he decided to keep it on when he returned to his hotel each night until the filming schedule was complete.
Smelly motherfucker. Probably didn't shower the whole time.
I mean, if they were like temporary tattoos, but like. Also, what a waste of Christopher Lambert.
Yeah, he shows up for like 2 minutes.
Yeah. You got like 5 lines of dialogue, maybe?
That's a dope Sean Murphy Ghost Rider right there. Wish we had the full picture. Or is no, it's
That's not Sean Murphy.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, here it is. Cortez.
Anyway, after this film, the live-action film rights to Ghost Rider went back to Marvel Studios. So
Good.
they could do something with it if they want to. If they're not going to, because it's not Guardians. He's not an Avenger, and it's not.
Yeah,
and it's not Deadpool.
Yeah, again, like it'd have to be a dark, like thing, and like I don't know, like Disney was all in for R-rated Deadpool because that made all the money in the world. Like
That's because everybody loves Deadpool.
yeah, I don't think they're going to go R-rated for Ghost Rider, which
no.
is unfortunate because that's I think again
That's where it needs to be.
Yeah. And it doesn't need to be full of tits and ass, like just just some fucking brutal action every now and again, like
No, it needs to be a horror movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Apparently, Peter Fonda was offered to come back to this film, but after reading the first 5 pages of the script, he flat out refused. Don't blame you.
Yeah.
'Cause he was in the first one. This was not screened in advance for critics. Wonder why.
I wonder why, yeah. Also a huge red flag.
Despite getting very bad reviews, the movie managed to make 3 times its budget.
Jesus. Well, the budget's probably $20.
No, the budget was higher on this one than was the first one. We have a Wilhelm Scream.
It. I am sure that we are watching money being laundered right in front of our eyes.
Yeah. Unless it all went to the CG stuff, because the CG looks good. We have a Wilhelm Scream at
oh, no shit.
Yep, an hour and 20 minutes. It's heard when Ryder throws the driver out of his truck during the chase scene in Eastern Europe.
All the chase scenes are in Eastern Europe. Fucking
The movie was filmed in Eastern Europe.
yeah.
The car Danny was in with the men was originally supposed to be redirected, but crashed into concrete during filming, resulting in a rewrite.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Despite Nicolas Cage returning, the filmmakers considered this film a reboot rather than a sequel, which makes sense why it's so fucking different.
Yeah, because it doesn't really reference the first movie at all.
Yeah. The Monks actors were trained in the art of Aikido by Steven Seagal.
One Seagal away. Oh, can you imagine if Steven Seagal was Ghost Rider?
No.
Oh, just a fat Ghost Rider who never gets off the motorcycle. Like he's like constantly like wheeling it up to dudes and like just kicking them without getting off the motorcycle. Why is Ghost Rider sweating?
Painted on flames for
It's like backing the motorcycle up to get to guys.
Oh my god! No, I want that. I do. I want that now.
Seagal Ghost Rider.
Holy fuck!
Oh, Marvel, you know where to find us.
Make the check right out to Big Dumb Monsters. Oh, the filmmakers used practical effects as much as possible to make the film have a lower budget. Fucking
Like this, I don't need
kinda low.
Ghost Rider swallowing fucking bullets and spitting them back out.
No.
No.
It's okay. But yeah, this looks like a high budget sci-fi channel movie.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all it is. All right. This is our last trivia fact for the evening. For the truck stop scene, Nicolas Cage drank half the water from the pitcher for 8 to 10 takes. He was dealing with a urinary tract infection at the time.
Oh,
Man.
Wesley Snipes, Seagal, and Cage put them in a heist movie.
No.
Oh God, there would be so much fucking drama behind the scenes.
Oh, man. I don't want that.
Seagal is the man in the chair. It's in his contract. He has to be. I just want to see fucking fat Ghost Rider.
Well, it's not just a straight back. It's the rock. It's gonna rock it back. Hey, don't go anywhere. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine he tries to do a wheelie and just tips the whole fucking thing over?
Nobody helps him get up because he's such a dick to everybody. They're all just watching him. Need a hand, Steve?
Oh. Mr. Seagal, did you poop your pants?
Did Ghost Rider shit himself? I thought it would smell like brimstone.
Smells like hair paint. Are you eating your hair? Oh my God.
Rob a Golden Corral. Oh man.
This is a shambles.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, well, we're done with trivia, so we can move right on to
Right.
better known as.
We're gonna move on to the better known as. Ghost Rider and his hell tricycle. It's cooler than a motorcycle. Trust me. 3 wheels. Oh.
The hell trike. Can you imagine what it'd be like on a Segway?
The hell Segway.
Yeah.
The Hellway. All right, let me close out all these cool pictures of Ghost Rider. And we are going to start off with both of our directors. Mark.
It took 2 assholes to make this fucking piece of shit.
Yeah. Mark Neveldine. Yeah. Let's try that again. Mark Neveldine and Brian Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
They have made some other notoriously shitty, but more enjoyable fucking shitty movies.
Really?
They made the Crank movies. Crank and Crank High Voltage. 2006 and 2009.
The first one was fun.
Yeah, they are not without their charm, I will say. It's just dumb fucking goofiness.
Yeah.
They have done stuff without each other. Also, Mark Neveldine has The Olympians currently in development. He's going to be directing that. He directed Gamer in 2009. Isn't that with Jerry Butler?
Yeah.
And then, of course, the Crank movies, Crank and Crank High Voltage. We interviewed Bai Ling, who was in High Voltage, I believe.
Yes.
Tracks.
Yeah.
That.
Don't be mean. She was very nice.
No, she was awesome. She's fucking kooky as a fucking loon, but yeah. She was super nice, I will say that.
Yep.
And then Brian Taylor. They both, I think, directed episodes of Happy, the series with Christopher Maloney and Patton Oswalt.
I could not get into that.
I did. It was fucking out there, but yeah. Brian Taylor, this is not a good sign, directed the new Hellboy movie.
Mm-mm.
I almost pulled the trigger on it the other night, and I'm like,
I started watching it.
How bad is it?
I made it like 15 minutes.
Yeah. I was like, I've seen enough.
Mm-hmm. No. Mm-mm.
It looks like a fucking
You're not
sci-fi
Hellboy
movie. Yeah, it looks like a sci-fi movie.
Yeah.
That is fucking disappointing. Like,
The fucking disrespect that they're doing to that character these days.
Yeah, it's for
Just
real.
leave it alone. Keep doing the cartoons. The cartoons were amazing.
Looks like
Ron Perlman can't do the movies anymore. He's too old.
Yeah.
We understand that as a people.
yeah.
We do not need other people to step into the costume. We need Ron Perlman to voice the cartoons. That's it.
What the fuck did I see Ron Perlman in this week? Fuck.
I don't know.
I just watched a movie that he was in. Like a brand new movie.
Oh, really? Like a...
I remember now. We'll get to that in the crapshoot. Anyway. Yeah. It looks like Gamer was also a joint between the two of them.
Oh, yeah.
This was actually
That
the
wasn't
last...
a terrible movie.
I haven't seen it. I have not seen it.
Yeah.
This was the last movie they directed together.
Well...
Unless they've worked on Happy together. That could be. Up next, Nicolas Cage. Going full-on fucking Nick Cage in this movie.
Yeah. For sure. I skipped over it because it was just kind of too ridiculous, but apparently he showed up on set dressed as what the fuck's his name? Baron like Monday? The fucking Bond villain. The voodoo Bond villain?
Oh, Baron Samedi.
Yeah, Samedi, yeah.
Yeah. That fucking makes sense. Again, that's just how he dresses normally. Like,
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's Nick Cage. Like, you know him. You've seen him in stuff.
Yeah.
You will see him in more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He is doing a live Spider-Man TV show. That is coming out next year, I think. Or possibly 2026. He's doing this Spider-Man noir character from Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah.
And, of course, the next Spider-Verse movie is theoretically coming out someday.
What? That right there that you're pointing to?
Oh, shit.
Why is that? Why is that? He's playing John Madden?
He's playing John Madden. Maybe there's a story there. Maybe he fucked on that bus a lot. Who knows? You didn't know John Madden.
No.
The man came up with the Thanksgiving turkey with like 8 legs so he could give out multiple awards. Like,
I don't care. What the fuck? Nick Cage has no business being John Madden.
well, that'll give you, yeah. That's just going to be weird.
No, like, I'm okay with a John Madden movie. I'm not okay with Nick Cage having the fucking titular role.
Crooked Man was really good but looked really cheap. All right, good to know. I'm still not going to watch it probably until it's free somewhere.
I think it is, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, good to know. All right.
Is it good to know?
It's a thing I know.
It's a thing you know.
He was in Long Legs, which is point of contention around these parts here at the Big Dumb Monsters Network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucked.
Most of us think, yeah, it sucked ass.
One of us disagrees.
Yeah. So I think the verdict is it sucked ass.
Yeah, Long Legs sucks.
Yeah, I think it's way, way overhyped.
Oh, we did talk about Nick Cage before because we did Arcadian.
You are correct.
Yeah.
We don't have to go that deep into
And
this.
that movie was awesome except for the creature design.
Yeah. I mean, Nick Cage in general is a mixed bag of awesome and unfortunate. I mean, like, you have just fucking within 2021. Within 2021. I'm sorry. Within 2 years. Okay, you have Prisoners of Ghostland, fucking weird piece of shit.
Not good. Yeah, not good.
Willy's Wonderland, piece of shit. Then you have fucking Pig, which is goddamn amazing.
Big rules.
And then The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, which is even fucking better somehow.
Yeah.
And then he just goes back to weird fucking shit. Butcher's Crossing, The Old Way, Renfield.
Renfield was fun, though.
I did enjoy Renfield, yeah. That's got a 6.4 on here. That's that tracks.
Yeah, that's about right. Oh, and then he showed up as Superman. in
CGI
Flash.
Superman, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, like it's just such a mixed bag of fucking shit and good movies.
His whole career is like that.
Color Out of Space. I will talk that up every time we mention it. I did enjoy that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mandy I think is overrated.
I'll give it its credit for being different.
It is different, yes. I think it is very overrated. He voices himself in Dead by Daylight. That's amazing.
Yeah. What the hell did he win an Oscar for?
Is it the Coen Brothers movie? Raising Arizona?
No fucking way.
Or Peggy Sue Got Married, maybe. Hold on, let's see. This
That still doesn't even sound right.
it wasn't Moonstruck, I don't think.
It should be Con Air.
Again, we should have a producer for this.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Hold on. Well, you keep segmenting. I'll look up what he has an Oscar for.
Okay. Oh, Leaving Las Vegas.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Where he drinks himself to death.
No, yeah, TJ just confirmed. It's Leaving Las Vegas. I've never
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, you see Elizabeth Shue's boobs. That's the best part of it.
I mean, apparently it's an Oscar-worthy performance.
It's a dude drinking himself to death. Like, it's not exactly a pick-me-up movie. Yeah.
Am I a pick-me-up kind of guy?
I mean, like, not even, like, an enjoyable. It's just fucking dour.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move on because we know who Nick Cage is. Ciarán Hinds is up next. I mean, he's probably most well known for being Mance Rayder on fucking Game of Thrones. He's currently, I think he's supposed to be Saruman on the new Lord of the Rings TV show. They haven't named him yet, but it's fucking Saruman. He was Julius Caesar on the Rome TV show too, which was awesome. I really did love that show. We only got like 2 seasons out of it because it was hella fucking expensive to make.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He was on the first season of that show on AMC, The Terror. Pretty good. A little fucking dry.
Yeah.
I could have used a little bit more. It's got a 7.9 rating on here, though, which I respect it. He voiced Steppenwolf in the Justice League movie. The less said about that, the better.
Sorry, Monique just sent me a picture of lemon curd thumbprint cookies, and I want to go home now.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
I do have some Christmas cookies upstairs that I can fucking tear into. Let's see anything else. He was
John
a
Carter.
voice. Yeah, and John Carter.
It's like the third time that's come up.
It does show up a lot. He was Dumbledore's brother in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows movies.
Dude, Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, I could not remain focused on that movie.
I heard it's boring as
It
fuck.
is so dry.
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Like, and nobody's bad in it. Like, everybody's doing a great job.
It's fucking
just like,
Spielberg and Gary Oldman. Like, yeah.
Like conceptually amazing.
Yeah.
I like the story you're telling me. You got to tell it a little faster.
What else we got? He was in the Miami Vice movie in 2006. He was in Munich in 2005. Phantom of the Opera 2004. He did The Road to Perdition. That was 2002. That's a good movie. I haven't seen that in a long time.
Is that the
Tom Hanks
Tom
is like
Hanks.
a hitman in like the
Yeah.
30s, and him and his kid. He's in The Sum of All Fears, 2002. That was also a decent movie, surprisingly. Jack Ryan movie. I think we're into some actor stuff. He is in an episode of Tales from the Crypt. It showed up a couple of weeks ago, and it's not a notable one.
No?
Yeah, it was sounded
Oh,
boring as
so
fuck.
later years.
Yeah.
Wait, we just talked about this.
Yeah, like maybe like within the past 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Eddie Izzard was in it. So what did we do with
Oh.
Eddie Izzard?
That was Shadow of the Vampire.
Yes. Sounds like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Let's get off of that.
Mary Riley.
Wasn't that like a pseudo telling of like Dr. Jekyll and Miss Hyde or Mr. Hyde?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That we can just fucking click on it.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Malkovich played Jekyll and Hyde, I believe. I don't know. I did dig that book when I read it in high school. I haven't read it in a long time, though.
What?
The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like old worldy, but not to the point where you can't fucking read it.
Yeah, yeah. It's like a less interesting Dracula. It's told in the same way with like letters
Yeah.
and fucking, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're going to move on. None of this looks interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in Excalibur, 1981.
Oh, goddamn.
Up next, Idris Elba. Yeah, fucking, what is he most well known as? Fucking Heimdall, Knuckles from the Sonic movies.
Yeah, I mean...
He's going to be Man-at-Arms in the live-action He-Man movie.
Ooh.
I'm down for it.
They gave us one already, and you're not going to get better than that.
Yeah, I mean, like, that was pretty fucking garbage. Yeah.
But it's so fun.
I would like to see that done, like, fucking well. The Kevin Smith cartoon is really fucking good.
I haven't watched it.
Both seasons, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Knuckles got a mini-series on Paramount.
Mm-hmm.
He will be doing Heimdall again, I think, in the upcoming series of What If.
He'll do Heimdall in everything.
Yeah. He was in the Cyberpunk video game. That, well, almost got us through pandemic because it just didn't work.
Yeah.
Was he in Zootopia? I think he was, yeah.
Yes. Yes, he was.
Of course, he's Heimdall in the Thor movies. He's in the movie Beast 2 years ago, which wasn't horrible. I did enjoy that movie.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
It's like him and his kids. They're on like a safari in Africa, and like their guide ends up like getting killed by like lions, and like they're stuck in the car, and like lions are like just basically trying to kill them.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, because I went,
Yeah.
oh, this is just Cujo.
Yeah, exactly, with
Yeah.
lions. He was in the Suicide Squad, which I will always talk up. I love that fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of the main characters in Bloodsport. Oh God, Hobbs and Shaw, which is glorious fucking garbage.
Fuck out of here.
So fucking bad. It's so enjoyably horrible. He is a cyborg in that movie, like an honest to God, like walking cyborg.
Dude.
Yeah.
No.
He was in that Luther TV series, which I heard was awesome. I never watched it. I need a show.
I keep, like, adding it to lists,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I want to watch this, and I never watch it.
Never pulled the trigger. It's got an 8.4 on here, which is fucking really high.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did start it. Well, we'll get into that in the crapshoot. I did start a show this week.
Yeah.
He was the bad guy in Star Trek Beyond, the one where they kill the bad guys with music.
I had checked out of the movies
Yeah,
by then.
it was terrible. He was in Zootopia.
Mhm.
He played Nelson Mandela in a movie, Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. We talked about him before in Pacific Rim. We're going to move on. The coolest name ever in a fucking movie. Stacker Pentecost.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking dope.
And you just also couldn't have a white dude named Stacker Pentecost. Not going to work.
No.
Yeah.
Mm. Nothing would cost at the name.
Yeah. Up next, Johnny Whitworth, who played Kerrigan in this. I did not realize he is in a fucking huge movie that, like,
Ooh,
one of those movies like
shit.
everybody watched. Yeah. He is, he's like one of the main characters in fucking Empire Records. He's the dude trying to hook up with Liv Tyler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
literally did not even register with me. But I haven't seen Empire Records in probably fucking.
Of course, he's also generic white guy.
Yeah, again, they all look alike, so yeah. I probably haven't seen that movie in 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I go back for every couple.
It is enjoyable, I will say.
It's just charming.
But yeah, I was like, holy shit, it's that fucking dude. Yeah. Other than that, he was in The 100. That was a CW show.
Mm-hmm.
He's in the movie Limitless with Bradley Cooper. That was 2011. That was a decent flick.
Yeah.
He's in 12 episodes of CSI Miami.
Sam, are you saying that the speech from Pacific Rim was the best speech since Independence Day? Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
We're canceling the apocalypse?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. He's in 3:10 to Yuma also in 2007, which is a fucking awesome movie.
The only thing I remember about that movie is the sound of someone being stabbed in the throat. It is fucking horrible.
That is, I watched that again not that long ago. That's a fucking great movie.
Yeah.
Apparently they made a movie of the Anarchist Cookbook.
Yes, I've seen it. It's okay.
Not as informative as the Anarchist Cookbook, but
No.
yeah.
But it's got its moments.
I will give a shout out. Just as informative as the Anarchist Cookbook, check out "Steal This Book" by Abby Hoffman.
Yeah.
Some fun shit in there.
Okay.
Tells you how to use like cigarettes to make fuses, like timer fuses and shit. Like, it's yeah. Like the best ways to fight cops, like when like. Because like if you're like in a riot situation, like here's what they're gonna do. They're gonna grab you from behind. He's like, what you do then is like get an idea of where their leg is and just run the back of your fucking shoe down their shin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
shit like that. Yeah.
It's not gonna feel good.
Yeah. He is in Can't Hardly Wait in 1998. I did enjoy the fuck out of that movie. I haven't seen that in a long time. That feels like
Which one was that?
That was with like Jennifer Love Hewitt.
We had an influx of like teen movies.
Yeah, Seth Green.
Oh, yeah.
This came out like right after I graduated high school, so like it was totally like fucking dead on for
Yeah.
me.
Yep.
Yeah, like everybody's in this fucking movie.
Yes. 100%.
Yeah. What else? Empire Records we mentioned. He's AJ.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to move on from there. Up next, Spencer Wilding. He was a thug in this movie. He is a creature, like, dude. Plays a lot of suits. He is fucking Darth Vader in Rogue One. Did not know that.
Oh, the most badass version of Darth Vader we've ever seen on screen.
When they fucking made Darth Vader a cool villain again, and not a children's cartoon character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what they did? They made him scary again.
Exactly, yeah. That and the fucking the fight in Rebels between like Ahsoka and Vader is fucking brutal.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like, part of me wants to go back for all this Star Wars TV that's been coming out.
Rebels, I will say, is worth it. Yeah. That was a name we used a lot back in the day.
Jennifer Love Huge.
Yeah. Rebels was worth it. It's a little, like, season 1's a little iffy, but after that is all fucking gold.
Yeah. The cartoon, right?
Yeah. Which I will bring up more in the crapshoot.
Okay.
Is this fucking movie out or not? The Toxic Avenger reboot? It says 2023.
Must be.
I heard somebody mention that they saw it at a film festival recently. Like,
yeah, it must have just come out like as an indie movie and not. But the way it was being hyped up, I would have thought it would hit theaters.
like a wide release or fucking at least get some kind of distribution.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Especially
Christ.
the people that are in it.
Dare I say this?
I want to see this.
Do we try to find it for our next episode
Yeah, we
instead
do.
of fucking?
Yeah,
all
we do.
right. What was the backup one we came up with before?
Oh,
I forgot it already.
Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea. So, audience, this is your chance. Fucking Do you want to see us talk about the Toxic Avenger remake?
Oh, it can't get a distributor.
Okay, so that's why we can't see it.
Yeah. I bet you I can find it online. Toxic Avenger ended up running as Trump's VP.
All right, so maybe we can't watch it just yet then.
I'm gonna look online and see if I can't find it.
Yar.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. Maybe we'll talk about it next week. Who knows? We were talking about Spencer Wilding. Yeah, he's Vader. What else?
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, he was Gorg, whoever the fuck that was in Dungeons and Dragons. He's a Dreg in Doctor Who.
Doctor Who gives a fuck.
He's also in Hobbs and Shaw, Uber Merc, probably another cyborg.
That's so dumb.
Was this the commercial for Shadow of War? Probably. I think he played an orc. That game was fucking badass too.
I couldn't get into it.
Really?
I think the faux thing was like just.
It was the best fucking part.
I didn't care.
Dude, you put like an arrow through a dude's eye to kill him. He comes back later in the game with like an eye patch on. Like fucking, like, come on.
Yeah, but
like,
I think the game spent too much time on like that. Like
maybe I thought it was.
Oh, he got a promotion. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I want to be cool. I want to be a ghost. I don't want to kill shit.
I just loved murdering those. Like that was my kill list, man. Just we got another orc commander. Here we go. Fucking let me go hunt him down.
Yeah, I've got it. Like maybe I'll give it another shot.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh man, that was a fucking awesome game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, a lot of creature acting. Jupiter Ascending. He is one of the prison guards in the first Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who steals Peter Quill's Walkman. Wrath of the Titans. He plays a Minotaur. He's a White Walker.
Large fella is what you're telling me.
Yeah, big dude. Knight of Hogwarts. Pirate and Stardust. Beowulf and Grendel. He's a League of Assassins. League of Shadows warrior in Batman Begins. And he's a Vogon in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
It's a fun movie I haven't seen in a while.
It was a pretty enjoyable movie. Anthony Head. He shows up for a brief moment in this movie. He's Giles. Everybody knows him as Giles. He is also most recently in Ted Lasso, which is a really, really good show. 8.8. That is, I can agree with that.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's just fucking feel good, fucking, like, just feel good TV.
No shit.
Yeah. He did a voice in Destroy All Humans. I think he did voices in both of the games. Yeah, he's Giles. I mean, like, that's from the Buffy shit. Like, you know him from that. He played Alfred in a animated Batman DC movie, Gotham by Gaslight, which is one of the best, like, Elseworld comics. I didn't see the movie, though. It's like the Western Batman.
What? Gotham by Gaslight?
Yeah, yeah.
Steampunk,
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Victorian.
Western, Victorian, steampunk, yeah.
Well, Western
and
horses,
right?
Western and Victorian happen at the same time.
Yeah.
Which boggles people's fucking minds.
He was in the live Rocky Horror Picture Show.
That was bad. That was so fucking bad. Why is that rated an 8.1? That was a piece of shit.
All the things you're saying, I say about the original Rocky Horror Picture Show, so...
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Preaching to the choir, my friend.
Oh, Gallivant, that was an amazing one season of a show.
That was like a medieval themed like comedy show on like
musical.
ABC, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was fucking fun. Like the first season was so like just like goofy fun, and the second season was it was like weird. Like they tried to get kind of heavy with it, but then also stay goofy. Did not work.
He is also in Repo, the Genetic Opera. They did that on Regrettable Reviews.
They did.
Yeah.
And I don't think either one of them regretted it.
No, they enjoyed it, I believe.
Yeah. They go off the title of that show a lot.
I don't get it. I don't get that movie. I don't
I
get
don't
the love
either.
for it.
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not good.
Not good. Not good. Anything else worth mentioning?
No.
We mentioned Buffy.
That's it.
Yeah,
Like,
we're gonna
that's a
move
lot
on.
of Buffy.
We're gonna move on. We're moving on.
We'll move on then. Oh, whoop.
Oh,
he was
nope.
in Highlander.
Yeah, he was in the best TV show ever made, Highlander. God damn it! Now I'm about to have to go look through everything else.
Yeah, was he in the thing?
No, he was not. Nothing.
okay.
None of that showed up.
Oh, really?
Lady Chatterley's Lover in 1981. That was a steamy film that would show up on Cinemax After Dark on Friday nights. All right, now we can get off this.
Yeah.
And lastly, we have Christopher Lambert. He's the motherfucking Highlander.
Goddamn right.
Yeah. Duncan fucking MacLeod. I'm sorry.
Connor MacLeod.
Yeah. Sorry. Connor MacLeod. Yeah. Duncan's from the best TV show ever made.
Yeah.
Highlander. Yeah.
Yeah. And some of the worst Highlander movies.
Yeah. Anything not the first one, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was also Raiden in the first Mortal Kombat movie, which is terrible, but enjoyable terrible.
Yeah.
It's got a 5.8 on here, which
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, that's about
right.
No, he's going to be in a lot of things that nobody's ever heard of.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
He's in 4 episodes of The Blacklist, which I heard is a good show. I just
don't care.
Yeah, he was in a Kickboxer movie in 2018. Well, they're still cranking out Kickboxers in 2018?
Yeah.
Jesus
I don't think that's even the last one.
Fucking Lord. He was in Hail Caesar in 2016, which we always will note as disappointing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looked so good.
And yeah.
Was not.
Great concept, executed poorly. We know who. Yeah, he's the fucking Highlander. We're going to move on.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. What are we doing here? And that'll take us to the crapshoot.
All right.
Let me hit that button. God damn, those fighting words. yeah, the most famous Highlander character, Gavin MacLeod.
All right. Well, we're gonna need like a minute of the Chris show.
Oh fuck! I should have made a button for this. God damn it! It is the Chris show, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. Well, I mean, like the whole crapshoot is talking about to what each of us has been up to. Specifically, though, Chris, over this past weekend, I've been playing a lot of Star Wars Outlaws. Didn't get a lot of like notoriety when it came out. Not a great game, but it's a fun game. I'm enjoying it. You get to be a criminal in the Star Wars world. Double crossing some huts. Fucking, I got some Pike kill squads out for me. It's all good. It's fun. I'm enjoying the hell out of that. What else have I been up to? Jesus. Well, again, we're gonna get into it in the crapshoot. Something just beeped. Don't know what the fuck it was. Whatever. We're just filling up time here. Nick needs. We're again with the going in on Nick. We're gonna just go over that. Yeah, the Chris show. It was a fun, quiet weekend. So the Chris show hasn't got much to fucking say. I will say I did finish the book I've been talking about for months because I read slow like a child. It was called Comedy at the Edge, and it was fucking really good. If you're a stand-up comedy fan, it is an exploration of comedy in the 70s when it first kind of exploded onto the scene, became like a big kind of cultural influence. And it takes it from like the cool like underground days all the way up to like it becoming a mainstream thing in the comedy boom of the 80s. Nick is back. I was just talking about I finished finally Comedy at the Edge this week.
Oh yeah.
Which was really fucking amazing. Nice. I didn't like the last chapter of the book. Like he pulls like a kind of fucking like, ta-da! Like it didn't even without even realizing it. Like the first chapter is like George Carlin. The second chapter is like Richard Pryor.
Yeah.
And like so like the edgier comics, and like as you're going through it, you get to like Kevin Kline, like Richard Lewis, kind of guys more into the mainstream.
Yeah.
And then the last one and the last chapter is on Jerry Seinfeld, and all of a sudden he's just talking about how this is the perfect way to end because this is how comedy how the edgy days of comedy ended. Like it started off this decade as being this cool underground thing, for rebels and wild men.
Yeah.
And it ended up in the end of the decade leading to the comedy boom and being a mainstream thing. Like that's why you go from Carlin to fucking Seinfeld in the book.
Yeah.
So it's an amazing fucking book. I
Okay.
really liked it. I thumbs up all the way on that. It talks about everybody involved in comedy, how the clubs in New York in the 70s got started, how the Comedy Store got started, and fuck, it's just fascinating. If you love stand up, this is the book. I really recommend it. Started reading the Carlin book today actually too.
Oh, the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one I know I'm going to be able to tear through.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Easy read.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. I have it next up. I found another book that just came out this week that I think might jump the line. Next up I have The War for Late Night, which is all about the dirty shit that Jay Leno did behind Conan's back to fucking get the Tonight Show back from him.
Yeah.
So I really do want to read about that. It's a good counterbalance to fucking Comedy at the Edge because in the 70s Jay Leno was actually a good dude, who was a fucking good force for comedy.
Yeah.
It talks about he was involved with unionizing the comics at the Comedy Store. They had a comedy strike at one point. He was a part of that.
Yeah.
So all right, he was a good dude, and then he became Jay Leno. Though the new book I want to read though is it's called Shemp with an exclamation point. Yeah. The author was on Dana Gould's podcast this week, and it's fucking fascinating. I need to read about Shemp.
Shemp Howard?
Shemp Howard, yeah. It talks about how people always discount him. When you see the Stooges shorts, most people are like, "Oh, it's a fucking Shemp."
Yeah.
But he was the fucking original Stooge. He was the fucking dude. Who started.
He was
Mo.
the Stooge behind the Stooges.
Yeah, Mo always took the credit, but it was really Shemp who was the real talent.
Yeah.
They talk about how
'cause I think he wrote a lot of their shit.
I think so too. They talk about how when he left, he actually had a successful series of shorts of his own that were better than the fucking Stooges shorts.
Yeah.
But because everything from that time is just fucking lost.
Yeah.
There's just nothing left of them.
Yeah.
So nobody, it's a lost treasure basically. Everybody remembers the Stooges, but he was actually doing it better, on his own, and he came back to the Stooges, and it wasn't as good as when he did it.
Yeah.
Originally.
'Cause when he came back, the Stooges were kind of played out and tired.
Yeah.
They were old.
Yeah.
They were old by the time he got there.
It talks about a lot of the fucking physical shit that they went through because of that.
Yeah.
It basically killed Curly. Fucking, he died from having mini strokes, basically from getting hit in the head all the time.
Yeah.
And the same thing with Shemp too. That's basically what ended up killing him eventually.
I can't remember whose kid it was. It might have been Moe's kid, but they were talking about even the Pratt slaps in the face, which weren't hard. They did them so often that their cheeks were actually calloused.
Yeah, they talk about it on the show how they had scarring and you could see the skin on their face on the left side was different.
Yeah,
because that's where they always got slapped.
Yeah.
They talk about that. So yeah, I'm I need to fucking read this. It sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shemp rules. It really it is fucking fascinating. And when they did the slaps, the ones on screen, weren't that bad. Those were because you could play it up with fucking Foley effects.
Not when they were doing vaudeville.
When they did live, those were the ones that really fucking hurt because they had to make them. You had to hear them in the back of the fucking theater.
Yeah.
So they're really getting fucking wailed on.
Yeah.
Yeah, just shit like that was just fascinating. So I need to read that book.
Yeah.
It just came out.
Oh really?
Yeah. But yeah, he was the only Stooge who ever had an actual successful solo career. He was actually in dramatic movies, and just a lot of it's just lost.
My God, this movie is still on.
They talk about fake Shemps in the book too, How he starred in 4 movies after he died because of fake shams.
Yeah, Curly was one of them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I did a lot of shit this week. I took in a lot of movies and fucking.
I didn't.
Yeah,
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah, I've just been in that mode where I've just been devouring fucking media. The movie I mentioned before I wanted to talk about was the Instigators. Was with Ron fucking Perlman.
Okay.
He's looking old as
He is
fuck.
old.
I mean, like he's like a hunched over like old man now.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
No, he was he was a fit old man until he wasn't.
Yeah, like Sons of Anarchy is like the very end of it.
Yeah.
Like as soon as he got off that, it was just like he just fucking hit the skids.
Yeah.
But I mean, like he's just like an old, like hunched over, like man now. Yeah.
Yeah.
He plays the mayor in that movie. It's Matt Damon and Casey Affleck. They're like 2-bit criminals who like get involved in this fucking heist that just goes bad, and like they ended up, there's like a manhunt. It's like a comedy fucking action movie. It was actually really good. It's on Apple, so nobody's gonna see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I recommend it. We went to the movie. Oh, yeah, we streamed Werewolves fucking Saturday night. Boy, that was a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even like in an enjoyable way. It was just fucking.
I don't think I even watched the trailer for that.
Art went the fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah. he just yeah.
Well, he's the resident werewolf expert.
Yeah. It had potential, but it was just so ridiculously stupid.
TJ says hydrate.
Oh, shit. Do I have anything? Oh, I do.
And crack open this lava lamp if you want.
Is it untumored? It is untumored.
Yeah. She is lavaing
It's
and lamping.
liquid again, yeah. I feel like I watched another movie. Like I said, I've been tearing through movies and shit. I started watching that show Lioness on Paramount.
Ugh.
Hold up.
Yeah?
I think I have discovered another show in the vein of Tulsa
No,
King.
you have not.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's a little bit more fucking like dramatic and serious, but like,
I don't want dramatic and serious. They don't pull it off.
Yeah, like there are the same goofy fucking things that show up in like Tulsa King.
Yeah.
So like the whole like point of the show is like they're like this fucking like secret like CIA unit that like goes undercover, and like there's like women in the group, so like what their specialty is like the group specialty is like finding like the girlfriends and like wives of like these fucking cartel guys, these like dictators, these like fucking like Middle Eastern fucking dudes, like these sheiks and all that, like infiltrating their like inner circle and like getting close to them and like fucking getting intelligence that way. And like they have to train them to be like to take torture and stuff. So like there's the new girl in the fucking group, and like they fucking take her to a site and they just beat the shit out of her, and like they're just trying to fucking like get her to fucking confess shit, and like she won't.
Yeah.
So like she it turns out like the whole rest of the group didn't know this was going on. So like again, this whole group of like elite fucking CIA operatives all lives in like one apartment together.
Of course.
Yeah. So like she goes back to the apartment. They're like, "Hey, what's wrong? You look all sad and beat up." Like she tells them what happened. And like the one girl, like other girl, is like throws her shit down. She's like field stripping a fucking sniper rifle as this whole like conversation is going on. So she like throws it down. She's like, "That's it. We're going to get into a bar fight." And like they go into a fucking bar. Yeah. I'm like, I think I found something.
I think I found my off season.
Yeah. So fucking. They go into the bar where like the people who were like the CIA people who were like beating her up were.
Yeah.
And then they just start a fight with those people in the middle of the bar. Like, yeah. I'm like, this requires further fucking investigation. Like, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I keep hearing about how good it is, and I'm like, wait a minute. Like,
yeah.
This reeks of Tulsa King.
No, let's see. I've been trying to keep up on Ink Master. I'm caught up on that season. The finale is the only thing left, I believe. I've been watching the occasional episode of Outlander with Monique.
It's just blowjobs in time, right?
It's real rapey.
Yeah.
It's like real rapey.
Time traveling blowjobs.
Yeah. But like overall, like the show is like interesting and fun, but like
And he's got a huge following. Like
Yeah.
they had a big thing at Comic-Con this year.
yeah.
Spanish Hatter says Werewolves was so shitty. The director of Terror at Blood Fart Lake said it was shit. It was shit. I gave them a lot of credit for using practical effects, like which was awesome.
Yeah.
But again, they make the same cardinal sin of every fucking modern werewolf movie. When you need practical effects, transformation,
Yeah.
like it's CGI and like bad CGI at that.
Sick. I love
Yeah.
that. I watched three out of the 4 episodes of Glitter and Greed, the Lisa Frank documentary.
Oh, you were talking about that
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I don't know what my fucking problem is, but like I just love documentaries.
I get it. I get
I
it.
love watching like things and finding out shit that I didn't know. Like
They're speaking of, before I forget, because my mind is going to fucking.
yeah.
There's an Andre the Giant documentary on Max, but it's from like 2018 though, so I don't know if I've seen it before.
I think I have.
Yeah, look, it's supposed to be really awesome though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to finish the most recent episode of Dark Side of the Ring.
Werewolves Within was terrible. I immediately figured out who the killer, the werewolf was in that. Like,
I don't even remember what that one was.
it was out maybe like 2 or 3 years ago at this point.
The Howling 2 sucks. The Howling anything sucks. Fuck you, Sam.
It's based on a fucking game. It might be called Werewolves Within. It might just be the werewolf game. But like one person is, the werewolf.
Oh, that game is just called Werewolf.
Yeah, yeah. And like there's one, like the first scene where like the werewolf shows up and I'm like, all the people are there. So like it's one of the people. So I'm just thinking to myself, obviously like if they're all right there, it's going to be somebody wearing a robe or like minimal clothing.
Yeah.
And sure enough, the person wearing the least amount of clothing in that fucking scene is the werewolf. Like I immediately called it.
When your movie is based on a party game,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're fucked. Like let's think of board or card game movies that were awesome. Clue? That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, come on, Battleship wasn't awesome?
No. I haven't seen it, and I can tell you no.
Yeah.
Let's see, what have I watched anything else? Lisa Frank documentary, Outlander, a little more of the Penguin. I'm going real slow through that.
All right.
Let's see.
I do love Kristen Milioti in that show. Ooh. Sophia Falcone.
Yeah. She looks like, and I always blank on her name, but the woman that played Adrian in Rocky.
Talia Shire.
Yeah, she looks like Talia Shire. She looks just like Talia Shire.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially in The Godfather.
Yeah.
Let's see. Have I watched anything else? Oh, we started watching a lot of Is It Cake in my house.
You mentioned that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fine. I don't want to make a habit of it, but
Good luck.
yeah.
I feel like there's something else I fucking started watching. So I need a new show. So like I'm in the market. Well, I feel like I'm on board with Lioness right now, but it could get fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, man. Like I'm just not interested in anything anymore.
Yeah, that's what I got going.
Like
on
I don't have
also.
I don't have time, so I don't want to dedicate myself to anything.
Oh, the shitty movie is over.
Yeah, it's like a fucking wasn't it like an hour 40?
$1:39, I think, or buck maybe like under that.
Too fucking long.
Yeah. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like I said, I've been tearing through fucking media.
Yeah. I have not.
Yeah.
The desire to sit my ass down and play some video games is getting pretty strong. lately.
Yeah, mine.
But
I was
just like I can't.
I was when I was doing
Do
the
it.
Chris show. I was talking about how I played Star Wars Outlaws a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
That's an enjoyable game. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's easy to pick up after you haven't played in a long time. Which
Really?
Yeah, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, what'd be sweet is if there was like an option in all modern video games where you could just like go back to the tutorial and then come back to where you are.
Yeah, give me a refresher tutorial or something.
Yeah.
Like, here's a recap of where you were, what you were doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Man.
I really feel like I'm forgetting something
I don't know.
major. Look at my.
I'm trying to think of things you told me you went and saw, but
That's I was gonna I'm check my Regal.
yeah.
Was werewolves
Fine.
the only thing we? I mentioned Moana. That was fucking terrible.
Yep.
I think that's it. I do want to see Y2K. I haven't seen that though.
Y2K.
Like a horror comedy.
Okay.
Yeah, that might be it.
Two Girls, One Cup is easy viewing. The Zapruder film is a quick watch. Double bill that with the R. Bud Dwyer movie, and that's entertainment.
Oh Jesus! I think our next movie night is going to be for Wolfman. As bad as that's going to be, we know it's going to be. It looks fucking garbage.
It does.
Yeah,
It's like when your Wolfman looks like a crackhead.
yeah. It's like a crazed like maintenance man or something like. That's not going to be good.
I don't want it.
At least we can shit on it.
Yeah, but like I don't always want to shit on a movie. Like sometimes I want to be like really impressed.
I wanna actually
and,
enjoy
like,
the movie,
I want to
yeah.
love the movie. Also, you know what I want? Like real fucking bad is that popcorn bucket for Nosferatu.
Right? I told you the coffin.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that's getting amazing reviews from the ones I've seen so far. I cannot wait to see that
I
movie.
want to see that bad.
Yeah, I mean, like they're saying it's his best movie, which is that's a high bar to clear.
I am purposefully not watching any fucking trailers for it.
It looks real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one trailer. Like it doesn't really spoil much.
Who's directing that?
Robert Eggers.
Oh yeah.
So it's. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
When's that come out?
Christmas.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a Christmas Day or like right before, but it's in that vicinity.
Yeah. Well, Christmas Day is Wednesday?
So it might be Christmas then. Yeah. Yeah, because I got to work Monday. I'm off Tuesday, and then I fly out of here on Wednesday.
Mm.
Yeah, I straight up cannot wait for Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, I can't think of a Robert Eggers movie that I didn't like.
At least
Lighthouse. Yeah.
I'm glad I saw it.
Exactly. Like, I saw it. I can say I saw it. It's an artistic movie that has, merits. I am not going to watch that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that might be my least favorite of his movies, but, like...
You enjoyed me, Lobster, dude.
I mean, yeah, The Northman, The Witch...
was amazing.
Yeah.
The Witch was amazing.
What am I forgetting?
Oh, fuck. It's almost as if we have access to this information.
Yeah.
Hold, please.
Was there something after The Northman? No, that was his last movie.
Was it really? Because that was fucking so long ago. No, Lighthouse came after.
No. I am 100% positive on that. I'm almost positive that was his last movie.
Oh, wow, that was only 2022.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Lighthouse was 2019.
Like, he was on G4 promoting fucking The Northman.
Maybe it's just those three movies.
Yeah, I think so.
Did something called Hansel and Gretel.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that one. But yeah, like I said, I think every review has been like 5 stars that I've seen so far.
Sick.
So yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Great way to fucking close out the year.
What a fucking career.
Yeah, dude, fucking spits out fucking home runs, man.
Yeah. And not like one right after the other either.
Yeah, no, he takes his time.
Yeah. I like that.
He's gonna have a better winning streak than James Cameron. Yeah, by like, if he keeps going on the track he's on, yeah.
Yeah. Well, all James Cameron does anymore is fucking
Avatar movies.
Avatar movies, yeah.
Ugh, so disappointing.
Yeah.
You know what's not going to be disappointing?
What?
Big Dumb Monsters Ugly Sweater Party.
Yeah, it's going to
Yeah.
be fucking awesome.
We mentioned this Saturday night on the Werewolf stream, but Saturday, December 21st, you're going to want to get your ass to the Bull and Bee Meadery.
Yes.
We're going to be hosting the Big Dumb Monsters Ugly Christmas Sweater Party. I've got my sweater picked out. I am excited.
It's so good.
It is a good one. Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking ludicrous.
Yeah. We will be giving away a prize for the best sweater. I am not eligible, sadly, but your boy would take it home.
Yeah.
So yeah, grab yourself an ugly sweater. Come on out. You can win that prize if you got something good. We're gonna be doing some karaoke. We'll figure out what we got else after that. We'll figure something out.
It's gonna just be good hangs.
Yeah.
Just a Christmas party. You know?
Yeah. Good old Christmas party. If you have suggestions for something you want to see there, something, contest or something, let us know.
Yeah. You know how you can let us know? You can email us.
Oh, I was going to say before we get there, that will be from 6 to 9 p.m. at, again, the big...
the Big Bull and Bee Meadery.
At the Bull and Bee Meadery. It's 240 Hamilton Street in Albany, New York.
Yeah. But anyway.
And you can email us suggestions.
Which now I'm thrown off, you fucking asshole. All right, I'm going to start this from the top. Our website is www.bigdumbmonsters.com. You can email us things you want to see at the Christmas party, things you want to see on the show, beer we should drink, movies we should watch. If you want to work with us doing anything.
You want us to host something?
Yeah.
We
Let us know.
got the shit. We got the time.
Yeah.
Let us know.
BigDumbMonsters@gmail.com. Let's see. You can find us on Facebook. We're Big Dumb Monsters Pod. You can find us on Slasher, the all horror social network. That is Big Dumb Monsters Podcast. And you can find us sometimes, not very often, logged into our Steam account, which is Big Dumb Monsters.
You can check us out on Instagram and Threads at big_dumb_monsters. If you are listening to this in the audio-only version, you're living in the past, man. You're like 2 weeks behind. You're a week behind. We don't have a big buffer.
Like
anymore.
2 years behind.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, theoretically. Like, come on, man. Live in the now. Get with the video podcasts. I mean, I'm not even going to use the word podcast anymore. Get with our live show. Our live show. We stream it live every Monday night at 7:45 on Twitch and YouTube. You can find us on both of those platforms at Big Dumb Monsters. You should come check out our merch store, which currently has a sale going. Everything is 35% off. I did not take advantage of the 45% off sale to grab some banners.
Oh, damn.
To pay a higher price, but it's fine. It's all in the name of commerce.
Hey, man, those are other people's shows.
Yeah,
They can buy their own.
Well, one of those is my shows. That's half my show. So yeah, you can check us out. Our merch store is at TeePublic. You can just search for the Big Dumb Monster Store. You can see all of our links at link.t. Wait. It's at Linktree. You can search for Big Dumb Monsters. linktr.ee.
That's the one.
/ Big Dumb Monsters.
Yep. Throwing fingers and shit.
Yeah. Let us see. I think that's all we got. That's all we got.
That's
all.
That's enough.
That's it. We could do more. We might have more stuff coming. Who knows? You know what we can do.
What else is there?
I still want to get that gaming show off the ground.
Oh yeah.
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 Just so we could play a fucking tabletop
That just needs
game. Yeah.
that just needs like a little bit of people commitment, and we're there.
Yeah.
We
can.
We might have enough players. We don't have enough players.
No, I think we do.
Maybe we'll talk about it later.
We'll harangue Thor about it.
Yeah.
At the Christmas party.
Oh fuck yeah, he better be there.
Yeah. We should have him do video games again.
Is Alex gonna be there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweet. All right. Yeah. That's we're gonna leave you with some words of wisdom, and get the fuck out of here, and let you continue on with the rest of your Monday night. Don't let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye.
Oh yeah, that's me.
That's you.
Again, no producer. No producer.